We're back on Hardcore Minecraft, and I have good news for everyone. And it's this. I have been successful in getting the good shaders to function in our game, which is nice for visual quality and eye candy. I do have to limit it to 40 FPS, and water can be a little rough. But it's a small price to pay, and if it is actually too bad, do let me know in the comments, and then I can always just change it back. That's not really the end of the world for me. So anyway, I believe my plan, which I said last episode, was just look at this. Just look at how good this looks. So anyway, as I was saying, plan is to build the kitchen. And to do that, you're gonna need to, first of all, my plan is to take this area over here, build it down into a next level. So I'm thinking I usually like to take it as here, hold on. Let's see. Where are we at right now is our Y coordinate. I really got to get better F3 back. This is actually just unhinged. We're at 47 and we go up to 59. So that's a 12 block jump. Anyway, I'm recording this on New Year's Eve before I head out spend some extra time with the family. Because now that we're at a point where we actually have all the iron that we need over here, we are actually now capable of base expansion. So my thinking is, since it's a 3 block over here, and I want to build it all the way out to here. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to move all this up here. And take out this side. Oh, of course. No, Sir Copper Golem, come back. Please. Let's see, over here. Redstone dust. Oh, I've really screwed this up. I'm going to put the Copper Golem chest over here. So get back to the double. So I can put that back, that back, that back, and that back. And that, I suppose. I keep hearing skeletons. But I know I can't be hearing skeletons because that would imply that somehow mobs are in the base. And put it this way, given the obscene number of torches I have, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not an issue. So, anyway, plan is, now that we have this, moving that over, I have 1, 2, and then I can move 1, 2, 3, just like so. And I take a copper pickaxe. In fact, I'm gonna take probably all my... I'm just going to use up my stone tools on this since I don't need them anymore. And we can just get this show on the road. Now, I'm thinking spruce. For no other reason than my own inherent selfishness of not wanting to have to go out and collect a whole bunch of stuff. But, yeah. So yeah, I'm currently recording this on New Year's Eve because I want to get... My plan is to do this and then do another video for the main channel. So there's that. Kind of want to do... So I want to get that done today at some point, either today or tomorrow. So I can edit it, put it up, and that'll be that. So that's 3. Alright, I'm going to switch this off, put it into this. Just because we're using them up doesn't mean we don't have to be efficient about it. So we're going to build that down there, and then that'll give us like a third point of access to the base. Hold on, what level is this? Are we looking at? 47, so we need to head down to 35. Yeah, so we have a fair ways to go. Now, it does though this does lead to an interesting decision, because the wood that we built was initially done out of necessity because we were never going to be able to get the stone manufacturing that we needed to make stuff happen. But now we're kind of at a point where we're able to do stone stuff without a problem, without it being this huge resource drain. So I'm thinking we go for stone. Actually, not gonna lie. The other thing with building down is nicer because it means I don't have to deal with this is 38. It means I don't really have to deal with a whole bunch of I'll have to deal with caves, but I don't have to deal with the ocean. Which is kind of a con of building the base where I did. However, I don't mind very much. I also, as part of this latest operation, was able... Okay, so here's my... Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm going to go ahead and go plop in. I'm thinking 60 cobblestone into this. $10, 20, 20. So we take that, that. So we're at 29. Put that in there. See, now we're good. That's good. We're at a full stack of 60. Right. So like that, because we really needed the iron supply to be replenished. Like that needed to happen. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it again. $20. No. Because as long as we do this in multiples of 20, we're actually good. Because I definitely this leads us to an interesting question. How much stuff do I want to put on as, like, how big do I want this room to be? As for the kitchen, because I want it to have a dining room table, and I want it to have the kitchen itself and food storage. So I'm thinking I want to go ahead and make... Yeah, I'm thinking I want a full block. A full, like, 10, I think, on either side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this would be, hold on, let's count this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, I've done this wrong. I've just realized I've done this wrong, because this actually should be the landing of the main staircase. Which means it only needs to be 3 by 3. Oh, I've done this really badly. It occurs to me. Which means this is actually as big as it's supposed to go. Ooh. Looky here. Look what we have here. This is some good stuff. Yeah, one of the things that was really nice, I was actually able to optimize. I installed like every optimization mod under the sun to make this happen. To make what I needed to happen. Hold on. I don't want there to be a single spot where mobs can spawn in this place. Come on. There we go. I'm just gonna go block up this. And this is for security reasons. Yeah, so then we have this, and then we can bounce down further. Because it's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame the way that it got engineered. The way that the thing got engineered is just not. It's not ideal to have it running from the kitchen, or from the storage room. But I actually don't mind it, because then we can just have everything linked up directly this way. Yeah, should work out. So hold on, let's just see what we're working with here in terms of. Stone cutter. So first things first, I'm thinking stone brick stairs. We should only need, if we're going down 12 times 3, we should only need 36 of that. If I did my math right. I don't know if I did. I think I did. I kind of hope so. I did just graduate with a math degree, so there might be like one more set of 3 I need, depending on more. But I think starting with this, and then if I need 3 more, I can just go get 3 more relatively easily. Huh. Ha! Oh, need to expand this out 1 more, which is fine. Like that's not going to be the end of the world. Yeah, and now I'm thinking I go ahead and, yeah, I want to replace all of this, I think, with stone bricks. Hold on. Look, this is by no means going to be designed very well at all, but I think it will still, I think there's still a potential for it to look good. Do I want to fill that up there? Well, this doesn't really matter, but I do want the wood back so I can fill that up with cobble. It's not like that's ever going to be looked at. Yeah, now it looks better. Now it looks like there's a proper... I don't know, it looks better, I think. And then we head down, then this whole area is now going to be stone brick. Let's see, where are we at here with cobbled? Is there... Oh, there is this another chiseled one if I need it. How have I run... Oh, I do have one more stack of cobblestone. I was gonna say, I'm like, how am I running out of cobble of all things? I need to install a mod that lets me do sorting. It won't break the game, but it will, it'll make my life infinitely easier. There's a way I can unless I can do cobble. There used to be some magic recipe to get cobblestone. If I recall correctly, or maybe that's never been a thing. I swear it was. I swear it was at one point. Oh yeah, that's gonna be awful. Oh yeah, those are just headbangers. I guess so I really don't need cobble all that much. Oh yeah, that looks and feels much better. Infinitely better. Right. Oh yeah, we'll go get... We have one more. We have the perfect thing that we need for that. Where are you? Right here. There. Yes, I think this will be a good. This will be good. Yeah, this will work out great. Of course, he's playing that. That's his favorite. That's one of my friends. This is like his favorite game of all time. I'm pretty excited for the new Divinity game that Larian's gonna come out with. That's actually gonna be legit. Like that actually will be so good. I'm more just worried, like, that's actually why, like... But no, like, that's the most annoying part about it right now. It's like, I had planned next year or so to get... to build a new PC. Because I wanted to do it in 2025. And then the Switch 2 came out, and then I got a new phone, so it just didn't happen for me. It just didn't quite come together. But... And then Ramageddon happened. Which I am not very happy about. So I'm now currently stuck in... So my plan is now to get the Steam machine. And then use that to ride out Ramageddon. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm thinking stone brick. We'll throw in 20 down here. And then... $20, then 20 again. What I'm going for is a little bit like of a industrial or like different themes. So we have wood up here, then we have stone, and I think like my next theming of it after stone's going to be something like copper or something similar to that. Then iron. Well, I'm thinking probably just copper, because it won't really make sense for me to... Oh yeah, look at how good this looks. This is like, because you enter into like a little portal, and the best part is realistically, this is sustainable. Like that's the thing. That's the thing that I really like about it, is that it's sustainable. So I don't have to like. Because realistically, once I have this, I just have to go over here and collect my kelp. And like, there's a whole bunch of kelp over there. Should I need it? I have a lightning rod somewhere, right? It occurs to me, some of these trees could get struck by lightning, and then I really would have a problem. What's my mob farm doing, by the way? Oh, there's just nothing up there at all. Yeah, this is 100% a disaster waiting to happen. I'm gonna go get a... Yeah, it's not a disaster waiting to happen, everyone. This is a disaster that's already happened. We need lightning rods, like, and we need them fast. Oh, this is bad. We're gonna have to put, I don't think we have a choice. We're gonna have to put it. It covers a 64 block radius. I hope this is enough for it. Hold on, let's see. 846. So that means as long as we're still in the high 700s over here, we should be good. $846, and then we'd have another 16 blocks to go over there. Yeah, that should be good enough to protect all this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to do something I really didn't want to do. Piggy, get out of there. How many designated survivors are there? There would still be a breeding pair. There's actually 2 breeding pairs in there. Good. That was bad. That was really bad. Alright, that hopefully should never happen again. In case it does, I'm also going to put a little lightning rod there. That was bad. That was really, really bad. That was That's a disaster for food supply. Thank goodness we have like as much food as we do, as we would be doomed. What do you mean? This is a thunderstorm. Jeez. Okay. Anyway. Oh, we have that. There's one. Okay, let's go over to the enchantment table. There's one that I saw. I think I saw it last episode that I was like, ooh, I need to get that. I can't remember what it was. Okay, your efficiency 4. I don't really care about you. Is it boots? Protection 4 is a big one. Sharpness 4. Okay, do I want protection or sharpness? So we've already kind of gotten over a great sword and a good sword. Let's see, hopefully... Sharpness 4 and knockback 2 is huge. So that means we have fire aspect. All we would need then is looting and... Oh, we still have protection 4 on here. Perfect. Oh, there's Silk Touch? I can get a Silk Touch pick? That's actually a good thing, though. I need that. Fortune. No. Breaking 3, projectile protection. Okay. Where was it in here? Depth Strider. We already have. That's actually huge, though. We literally, at this point, just need mending. How much would it cost at this point? We have the diamond sword up there. That would be... Okay, so we literally just need... How is that 7 attack? That's not correct. Sharpness 4 unbreak, so that would be more than enough for a sword. Okay, let's go ahead and click this into place. No, but actually, though, a diamond pickaxe with Silk Touch, that's actually huge. That's huge, right there. What I need is, what's that thing called? Not disenchant. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to craft a grindstone, because I'm wondering if... I know for a fact that in an earlier version, like in Mod Pack I was playing this summer, I had an exploit involving Curse of Vanishing. Which is how I was able to get a boatload of XP that way. I'm wondering if I can do the same here. So I need a stick, 2 sticks, 2 stones, and a slab. Do I have a slab somewhere? I have 2 sticks, and I have 2 planks. I just need a slab. I'm thinking this should do the trick. There's my crafting table right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it need to be a stone slab, I wonder? It probably does. Okay, there we go. I wonder if this exploit is still in 121.11. Just gotta be careful to not disenchant anything I don't want. No. Now that I have a disenchanter, that's actually huge. Put that over here. Better yet, we have a little nook in here. Why don't we just take this grindstone, put it right there, and then every time we encounter something enchanted, we can get more XP that we don't want. And I think there's a few over here that we don't, that are enchanted but don't need to be. This we don't need. This doesn't need to be enchanted. That doesn't need to be enchanted. Neither does that. Those, you either have to have mending or infinity, and that has neither. So I think it's probably worth getting rid of. You can combine them eventually. Okay, that's level 25. We're back to... What are you doing? What are you holding over there, Copper Golem? Oh, books. Will you even put that into a book? No, here, I got it from you, buddy. Sir. Here. You are fine. Oh, is there anything that's worth ooh, piercing thorns? No, none of that's worth it, really. Fishing rod. We're gonna... Anything else? No, nothing really. That in there. Slabs are always needed. Not sure if gold nuggets are already in here. They are already in here. That in there. 2 eggs. There. Ten. Go to bed, go check on the kelp farm, because we're going to need a lot of kelp. We're going to need, like, there's a lot. And eventually I'm going to have to remake... the kelp farm to make it work properly. Okay, this wasn't an especially great harvest. 50 still better than nothing, though. That's like... How many is that? I have 68 of that. See, there's 20 of each of them. Then we just do this again. Fine. Oh. You clearly there were not birch planks in there. That's fine. Right. Wow, I am inefficient. I am definitely not feeling as efficient as I used to be. Click that over there. By the way, that should definitely be this. Is that how I did it on the other end as well, or did I have an extra block of gap in there? Oh yeah, no, that's definitely, it definitely should be pushed up a block like this. Yeah, well, how long are we in at this point? 36 minutes? Yeah, we'll finish this up and then call it. But yeah, no, for the moment, like, my plan is probably when February or probably March or April, realistically, somewhere in that time period, I'm going to just get the Steam Machine. And I'm going to use it to ride out Ramageddon, which should be, it's going to be for a while. And the other thing is it'll enable me to just not have to compromise anymore, because right now, like on Steam Deck, like, yes, I run this and it runs fine, and I can get it to run at 900p 40 frames per second, which is, considering this is a 15 watt handheld released in 2022, that's pretty good. Like, this is, like, it is handling it far better than I was expecting. But with the Steam Machine, I'll be able to run it. I'll be able to set everything to ultra in this game pretty much and forget about it. And that will be far nicer. And then my plan with the Steam Machine is to switch out the SSD my SSD that's currently in the Steam Deck, which is 2 terabytes. Switch it out with the Steam Machine. Then put the 512 that I'll get with the machine into the deck. Then switch out put the micro SD card that's currently in the Steam Deck, which has all my ROMs and for emulation and all that, into the Steam Machine. Have it copy over all that on to the SSD of the Steam Deck so that it can do its thing. And then I've got and then I'll be able to turn my Steam Deck into my emulation my little emulation station, since that's really what it's good at. And then for all my heavy AAA stuff, I'll have the Steam Machine. Yeah, that's fine. It'll be, it's fine, because this whole area will be... Yeah, that's fine. This is all... Everything right now is according to plan. Yep. So yeah, and that's good. So, but yeah, that'll be nicer for you guys, because then you won't have to like deal with 40 FPS gameplay, even though I'm told it doesn't affect it too much. It'll also be nice for me because I'll be able to, like, there are certain games I've been wanting to play, and the Steam Deck just isn't powerful enough for it. Like Starfield, I love Starfield. I have 180 hours in it on my Steam Deck, but it's just the amount of compromises that's needed to get it there is a lot. So I'd much rather just have it on my Steam machine where I won't have to compromise as badly. There we go. Right. Okay, that's one. I may have to pull out another one. You know that? I may have to just pull out another. In fact, I will. I will have to put out. That's actually fine, though. That's like all of that is fine. Let's see. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're gonna fix this up. And that will be that. Oh wait, I need 3 more. Alright. Craft all this up. Alright, we're gonna go 7 blocks, which is fine. Hold on. Right. 14, 14. 17. Is there 3 extra cobblestones somewhere around? Oh, there's a lot. That's a lot of cobble in there. Why do I have so much cobble? Oh, right. That's why. And then I can do this. Click, click, click. Click. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Then that in there. Save it. My copper golem the trouble. And that, once I have this done down here. Wait, did I even need to put all these out? Maybe I didn't. Wait, we'll see how, hold on, let's just take a look to see how this looks. Nope, we need 3 more. How does this look down here? I just want to see, I don't love this design because it basically, I kind of liked it better because I liked it better when it was if you push it back a little, because if you come up here, right? Here, and it's just you go into the 3. And then what's really nice about it is, although it's having a full 3 up there could actually be nice, because then it goes like 3 and then level 2, and then up here is... I'm gonna leave. I'll let the comments decide. I'm gonna let the comments decide what I want. Starbucks playing good taste, actually. That's a properly good set of taste right there. I really like Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, then I think I'm just gonna go out here and feed the pigs again and do some harvesting. But yeah, I think next episode, this, like, building this out was a lot, and it took a lot longer than I expected. But now that I have that built out, and I think I'm gonna leave it, because I can have, because if I go down here, I just have to loop around, come down here, and then you have instead of having to share, you can just go out 1, 2, 3. Actually, that could work out really nicely. And then the kitchen's gonna be down this way. Depending on how, hold on, I'm just thinking about how I've got this shifted a little, because this will now should be on the same z-axis. Hold on. Negative 854. Negative 850. I guess it's not quite. Yeah, it shifted a tiny bit over. But that actually doesn't pose as much of a problem, because I'm thinking I could build out the kitchen down here, and then from the dining, and then from my room have a little secret area that extends out, and there's a ladder down into the area as like a backup route. And then at some point, when you get close to the end, we do actually hit the ocean depth area. And there's kind of a secret backdoor exit out of the house, if I ever needed it. That could actually work out. That could work out really nicely. Yeah. No, I think that works out nice. Plus the shaders are working really nicely. Like, it's not... You know, don't get me wrong, it does suck a little bit that it goes down to 30 FPS here, and like I could lock it to 30 and then just not have to deal with it, but I also like having a little bit of like less input delay. I also at some point I want to go over and colonize this area more thoroughly. Oh. I swear, every time I loot this place. I always miss something. Jeez. Did I ever loot this area at all? I looted. I guess it's just literally that chest I just so happened to miss. I've always kind of wanted to drain this area and then do something with it, but I just have never gone around to it. Spear. Very treasure map. Okay, okay, look, we all know where this is going. Hold on. How much time do we have? 50 minutes? Sweet. Let's go take a look to see if we can find where it is. Oh. It's one of the rules, I think. Thou shalt get sidetracked by everything. That's my boat. By the way, the spear's going in here. There. Don't need that, don't need that. I will need those. Click this. You can just put all of this in. Oh wait, I can craft some bread out of that, I think. Yeah, I can craft some bread. What are you doing? Tough? Really? Tough was of all things wasn't in there? I'm surprised. There you go. Yeah, you see all that? Yeah, we're gonna need that 100%. And let's... Where was I? Let's go, just... Copper pickaxe should be all that's needed for this. And I'll take along my diamond shovel, just in case. I don't think this will take very long. Yeah, you see all this kelp here? Like, if I really needed it, I can just go farm a whole bunch of kelp and then... Like, it wouldn't matter very much. Whatever that is, it seems like it's a massive peninsula. If I'm coming at it from the east... Probably want to be coming at it from this direction. You know what? We're gonna leave this adventure for next episode. That's gonna take a while to figure out. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here. While I finish parking this up, I just want to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you had a very lovely Christmas break, a very lovely New Year so far. I don't know if I will be yet. I'll find out, I guess. I can't control the flow of time yet. That comes later. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.